This policy outlook really deals with building Libya's security institutions, meaning how does the international community and the Libyan government train, equip, and really build from the ground up Libya's army and police and the institutions that oversee those organizations. What really inspired me to pursue this outlook was a number of trips to Libya since the revolution, where it became apparent to me that the security situation was getting worse. And there was a real hunger by the Libyan government and especially by outside powers, the US and NATO, for solutions, for policy recommendations. Building Libya's security institutions is important because the absence of a functioning police and an army has really created a security vacuum in the country over the past year that is impeding the country's democratic transition. The militias are really their own law. They have filled in the security vacuum. In some cases, they act as sort of neighborhood watch programs, but in other cases, they've gotten into criminal enterprise. They've pursued political agendas. Recently, they've stopped the oil production in the country. And there's a real urgency to get the situation under control, to bolster the police and the army so the country can move ahead. Libya's problems are spreading across the region. The country's porous borders has enabled the free flow of arms to the south, to Mali. Libyan arms are showing up in Gaza and even in Syria. So getting a handle on the situation is crucial, not only for Libya's future, but for the surrounding region. So we offer prescriptions for the United States and NATO in terms of how to train and equip the new Libyan army, how to equip the police, how to go about vetting recruits, how to ensure that there's civilian control and oversight over these institutions. But we also argue for a political track. In many cases, the militia problem is really a political problem. And so we argue that there has to be a process of national dialogue, there has to be a constitution, there has to be a functioning parliament for these militias to feel like they have inclusion in the country. And so these two tracks have to work together.